still a lot of stuff in this deck that needs to be tested against Shadow. So even though we've kind of thrown this league away, because I had to step away. I don't know if you guys were here earlier, Balls. I think you might have been, Balls. I had to step away from my computer. I had some real life stuff to attend to, so like we unfortunately left in the middle of a matchup against, I think it was like Abzan. We left in the middle of a matchup, and I think we could have won that match, but I didn't have enough time to play it out. I think certainly, though, our first game in this league was my bad. We were playing against Affinity. I could have mulliganed a little more heavily. I think the Ceremoniouses in the new version sideboard is going to help that matchup. He's going to help the Eldrazi matchup. I think Shriekmaw will help the Eldrazi matchup. Obviously, Shriekmaw is something that comes out in this matchup, and then we replace him with Big Game against Shadow. But Big Game, you know, like, although Big Game, there are plenty of big creatures. Ooh, sideboard card. Hello. I think we shock and play Goyf. It's already 3-4. Oh, Tarmo. Surprised we're not on Flare. Yeah, we could go back to Flares. My issue with Flare is there's some matchups where it just doesn't get big enough to be relevant. You know? 4-5 Goyf. Okay. There's so many hard answers for all of their threats. It's awesome. Is this Terminate? Is this a push? This is a Shadow. Alright, check this out. So, actually, this isn't where I would Devour Flush the Shadow. This is where I would do, like, Fatal Push and actually save the War and Weirding. I think I'm going to go Arbor Push and save the Devour Flesh and the Weirding for later. Even though this would really grow my Goyf, or excuse me, War and Weirding would really grow my Goyf. And of course, like later, like we could get screwed over by him playing a Snapcaster. And actually, you know what? Let's spend the Weirding. I think my worry is my opponent would have a Snapcaster Mage to take the hit. Yeah, that grows our Goyf tremendously. Ooh, Threads. Okay. That's spicy. I thought about Threads in my sideboards as well. So we may have to let go of this Goyf. And while that makes me sad, yeah. I'm trying to think, I mean, we could draw an Abrupt Decay. He took my Abrupt Decay, though, which he was trying to line up this Threads. I'd be better off spending a Manland, though, to answer the Goyf than spending some of my other resources. Why don't we play the Misty and say go? Like, I'd be better trying to trade my Quagmire for the Goyf than to trade one of my spells in my hand, I think. I think we try to trade the Quagmire with the Goyf. Oh, I should have played the Verdant Catacombs. That was a mistake. It's gonna hurt. It's okay. No harm, no foul. And it matters, certainly, but... He's got the push. Okay. Shadow. Okay, so what we do here is we try to get him to... Ooh, Maelstrom Pulse. We try to get the push through. Like, I would try to push... What I would do is I would push the... push Goyf, and then when he tries to stop that, we... No. Yeah, okay, we'll push Goyf. So he hasn't seen the Devour Flash. Oh, that went off really quickly. Makes me think this is going to resolve. Devour Flash. Arbor Beatdown. No, that Threads was rough. I mean, we lost our Goyf. We had to kill our own Goyf. I mean, this should be showing up more in the meta, honestly. This is really good. I've considered a copy myself in my modern sideboards recently. I guess it's better, though, if you're the Shadow deck, because you can Threads opposing Shadows, whereas I don't have the ability to do that. Because if I Threads to Shadow, it would probably be dead. Probably snap, kill my Arbor. Snap Serum, okay. We're gonna need a top deck, guys. Alright, Tarmogoyf. Okay. The old 6/7 Tarmogoyf, right? Just missing Planeswalker. Alright, so this is probably Snap Push. Well, if we get this Maelstrom Pulse off, that actually might not be too bad for us. He wants to trade. I don't know. Like I could block. Or I could just pulse away both Snapcasters. That's value, right? And then I can start attacking with the Arbor. I mean, obviously, Pulse is an answer to something scarier, you know. Ooh, Garrick. Ooh, I really want a Garrick here. Well, if I flip Garrick, then we're losing him to the Snap. Sorry, hold up. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. I really want a Garrick, but I mean, he might have the counterspell. Command. Oh, there goes our Garrick. Well, I guess we could get it back off a Witness someday. Shadow. Okay. Ghost Quota. We can quarter him off red. Just relevant. God, it would have been relevant if we had done it last turn, though. Yeah, they don't usually run basic Mountain. Not usually. I may need to block with it, Arbor. We'll see. Also might be dead. Yeah, we're dead. Snap push. Or Snap K command does it. Good games. That's unfortunate. I think we were doing okay. Did we mulligan? No, I don't think we even mulligan. I think it just didn't line up the way we needed it to, and that's okay. I think the threads was what killed us, honestly. This was really good against us, unfortunately. It's not something that's typical in Shadow sideboards, but let's see what our next card was. But definitely, yeah, Throne I couldn't cast. Well, no, if the Dryad Arbor hadn't died, we could. Alright. I actually will drop. I usually won't drop, but I kind of want to put us back in the comp league, and I feel really good about my next build. I think my next build's going to be really good. I think the only couple cards I'm not keen on is the Mole Drifter. Like, this could be something else. But I kind of just want the deck to have more draw, and that's like tutorable draw. You know, like, I mean, we just kind of got out-carded that last game, you know, and I don't necessarily want to turn us into a Snapcaster Mage deck. I kind of like sticking to the Witness. So we can let Witness and something like Drifter be our draw engines when we don't have Foretold. That's just a strange game, you know, I don't think that's typical to what our deck can do against top deck mode against Shadow. I feel like we're usually really favored, and we just didn't show it that last game, you know. So let's win. I think this version not only is going to be a little bit better against Shadow, but it's going to be a little bit better against combo. We're mainboarding more than just the Maggot. We're mainboarding Mole Drifter, excuse me, Archmage. And we'll see how we like the evoke creatures in this thing. We've actually been having a hard time getting creature into the graveyard unless our opponents do it for us. Like, unless our opponents kill our own creatures. We've been having trouble getting creature, like, and that's going to make it harder for me to get turn on the traverses, you know. So we need to make sure we're doing that. I mean, I don't think I'd want to thought seize myself, but that's a thought, you know. Turn on the traverse so that we can, yeah, it's never really going to be a thing. Guess if my opponent had Leyline Sanctity in play, like I would consider thought seizing myself to turn on Traverse. Ball says, I think it's a good game one choice when we have no knowledge, and then it turns into an easy board choice when it doesn't get big enough. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I'll keep this. Let's bobble. So, like, because I'll be really kicking myself if, like, we have an Assertol on the top. Why don't we bobble? See what's coming up. Traverse the Uvenwald. Okay. Now, if I don't go ahead and put this Quag out there, we're not thought seizing for a really long time. But if I don't, yeah, if I don't play Quag, like, we're not playing Goyf on time. I think I'll just play the Quagmire. But there's merit to Shocking there and Ancestraling. I mean, next turn, I could Thought Seize, Suspend Ancestral. Yeah, I felt that Thought Seize was really important, so I wanted to be able to do it. Granted, not on time, because we had the Quagmire, but... bottom... top. Okay. Yeah, so actually we could do it through a basic. We could suspend this through a basic. So that would be better for us. Don't have any black requirements in the main, so I definitely want to get Island. Post-board is when we might need that. Suspend, Thought Seize. What you got? Let's try to grow Goyf. Street Wraith. Okay, so he's playing Esper. Yeah, he's playing Esper. Souls is going to be annoying no matter how you spin that. Yeah, so he's playing Esper Shadow. Interesting. I like it. Probably strip the Snapcaster Mage, and then we can strip the Path. Or actually, no. If we strip Path now, then I can go Goyf. Because, yeah, we were on the play, weren't we? So I can go... Yeah, if I take the Path, then I could go Goyf next turn and not necessarily have to immediately Thought Seize. We'll take Path. Next turn we've got Seize Goyf. I mean, Esper has definitely been on my mind as something to play. I mean, like, you get Path, you get Push. Path and Push certainly make for... I really think he's just trying to spike a Shadow here. He's really going deep with these things. So he really wants to hit that Shadow. Shadow right here is a 1/1. Goyf still outclasses it. It's when your opponent gets really low that the Shadows unfortunately start to outclass my my Goyfs. This could be a Tazagur. This could be a Gurmangler. Tazagur, but now there's no Path. But that shrinks my Goyf. I think between Thoughtseize and Goyf this next turn, we should be able to regrow our Tarmogoyf. There's a push. Okay. Thoughtseize. So there's Snapcaster, that I recall. Okay, now there's a push. I think he topped. So I'm guessing he has enough land to get to what he wants to get to. Still, we might just need to relegate. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to take the push. I'm guessing, though, if he's topping, that means he has the outs. He has the answer, you know? But, alright, Goyf. Thought seizing the instant. Gross Goyf. Okay, he's looking for his land drop. See if he gets it.